Kindle Publishing, how to format your Kindle book. It's K Ninja here, guys, and I'm going to be showing you how to format your Kindle book today. And I kind of like to do everything that I do in the cloud. And I do things in the cloud for a few reasons. I've had some computers break down on me and nearly lost some really important data on my hard drives. So I like to just kind of keep everything in the cloud for safety and security reasons because I don't want to lose all of my books. I chose to go with a lot of the Google software for keeping things in the cloud, just because. If my computer breaks, if something happens, um, I can easily buy a Mac or a Windows machine or a Chromebook, and the Google Cloud's going to work on all of them. So that's kind of why I chose it. I did used to use Pages when I had a Mac, and I've used Windows plenty of times, and of course I used Word when I used Windows, but I've kind of changed the way I do things, and now I do things in the cloud. That said, I don't format all of my books myself. In my course, I do teach on how to outsource your formatting, but we're not going to get into that right now. We're going to get into how to do this yourself. So if you don't want to pay for someone else to format things, if you want to keep your budget low, then this lesson is for you. Okay. And so basically, what you do is you go to docs.google.com. Okay. And that's going to bring you into Google Docs. And that's where I am right now. If you don't have a Gmail account, you might have to create a Gmail account. I'm not going to get into how to create a Gmail account, but I'm going to assume that you're technically savvy enough to figure out how to, register a Gmail account and start up Google Docs and get going with that. So once you get in, the first thing you need to do, you need to create a title page for your book. So if you already have picked a title, subtitle, and you have a pen name or your own name, if you're the author and you want to use your own name, that's fine. I'm just going to be making stuff up for the purpose of this example. So since I'm giving you a formatting lesson now, we'll call the title of this book Formatting, okay? And we'll call the subtitle How to Format, um, How to Format for, or yeah, we'll just say how to format um, for Kindle, okay? And for my author name, I'll be for my pen name, I'll be using K Ninja, okay? And what we want to do with the title, we want to highlight that, okay? We want to go here and change it from normal text to heading 1, okay? And then we want to go here to our subtitle, and we want to change, let's see, to subtitle, okay? And then for our pen name, you can kind of do what you want with it. I just kind of use normal text and make the thing bold, okay? But yeah, it's up to you how you want to format that. Then what you want to do is you want to center these things, okay? And if you'd like, you could add like a space there and a space there. Some people even like to get this down in the middle like this, right? And have some spacing on the top over there. But yeah, you can kind of get it looking how you want it to look on the page. I usually just keep this stuff all at the top, right? That's how I do it. And the next thing you need to do is you need to do what's called a page break. okay? I'm on a Chromebook, so to make a page break, I would hit Control Enter. Um, but what you could do if you didn't know how to do it, if you're on a Mac, I think it's Command Enter. But if you couldn't find the right keys, you just go here to Insert, okay? And you just go down and you look for page break, and it actually tells you right here, whatever computer you're on, it should give you the right command here. So Control Enter, I believe it may be the same on a Windows machine, but if you can't do it on your keyboard, you can just tap it right here and it makes your page break, okay? So the next page that we need is a copyright page, okay? And I'm not going to teach you how to make a copyright page in this lesson. And I'm basically going to just paste, um, some copyright thing with some filler text that I made, kind of just for the purposes of this example. Okay. Um, but yeah, if you want to learn how to make a copyright page, I may do another lesson on that. I haven't made one yet, but you could just look at other books and look at how they make their copyright page and try to do something similar to that. If you do outsource your books to a writer, your writer should be able to figure out how to get a copyright page in there for you. Anyway, so this is my copyright page, okay? So, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do another page break, and we're going to put in a table of contents here. So I'm going to write the words table of contents, um, and I'm going to highlight that. And for the format, I'm going to, not the format, let me see, for the text, heading 1. Oops, I made a mistake there. Let me try that again. So I'm highlighting table of contents and heading 1, and there we go. I don't exactly like the font, this heading 1 font, so I'm gonna change the font that we're using. Let's see. And the way we do that is we kind of highlight this. We come here. It says it's using Diplomata. Okay. I'm going to go with this one that says Arial Black. I don't really like that either. How does Arial look? Let's see. How about Bungee Inline? That looks kind of silly. Titan one, go with whichever one you like or you think looks the best. We'll just go with Arial Black for now, for the sake of this example. Okay, then I come back here to heading 1, and what I do is I put update heading 1 to match. Apply heading 1. I would put update heading 1 to match, and that will change all of my headings to be of the same font, right? And this also works with your font size. If you change it here and you go here and you click here and you click update heading 1 to match, it will change all of them for you. It also goes for if you have it centered and all of that. But anyway, okay, so the next step is we come up here to insert, and what we need to do is insert a table of contents. So we go down here, the table of contents, and we have two types. We have with page numbers and we have with blue links. Since this will be an ebook, we want a clickable table of contents. So we will click the option with blue links, okay? And we're going to leave that for now, okay? And we're going to do another page break and move on. And we're going to make a chapter 1. And let's steal some filler text from our copyright. And since this is just an example, obviously you would have real writing here, but I'm just going to use filler text, okay, to make it look semi like a real chapter here. Very short chapter though. We're gonna change heading. We're gonna change our chapter 1 to be heading 1, okay? I like to put a space after this like that. You can do what you want. You don't have to. It's kind of up to you. I think it's a personal choice, specifically how you format your book. But as long as you follow the basic principles of this lesson, you'll be able to format and upload the thing to Kindle, and it's going to work, and it's going to look great on a Kindle. However, yeah, there is some room to basically tweak things, the way you want, right? And use the types of fonts that you want. Anyway, I'm going to do another page break here, and we'll type chapter 2, okay? And again, I'm going to go here and call it heading 1 text, okay? And I'm gonna make a space there, and then like some filler text, okay? And this filler text, right? You kind of always want to make sure this is justified. It already is on mine. You could put it to the left. Just think it looks best on a Kindle if it's justified. It looks nice and clean. So what we have here is a short 2-chapter book. The table of contents, it's not completely updated. So we go in here, we click to this little curly arrow thing, and we click there, and it adds our 2 chapters. I removed the part that says formatting and the table of contents. Formatting, I think I made a mistake here. Let's see. Did we call that heading 1? We want to actually call that title. And then I'm going to bold that. I'm going to center that. Um, and we can, we can change the font if we like the heading 1 font. We can, it's kind of the same type of thing here, but there's no reason to update all your titles because you only have one. But yeah, you want to call that the title. You want to call the subtitle, and your author name. I use normal text. You could actually use heading 2 text if you wanted for your author name, or you could use anything you want. I just go with the normal text, and I keep it bold. That's just how I do it. You can resize your text. You can do it however you want. But yeah, you basically want it like that, right? So I don't like the way that spacing looks, so I'm just going to go like that. Um, yeah, maybe that's okay. That's fine for me. So this thing will work. I could upload this to Kindle and it will work. We have our copyright page. Okay. We have our table of contents. If I click on chapter 1 or chapter 2 and I'm viewing it in a Kindle, it will bring me to those chapters. And that's basically it. And we have a book here and we are done. Okay. Since I'm working in Google Docs, I'm going to, I've already titled that for me based on my title here. So as a next step, uh, what we want to do is download as, I usually download it as a Word document and keep that, and then I upload it to Kindle as a Word document. Now, you could also do it as an EPUB if you wanted to. I just like to do it with a Word document. That's how I've always done it. Even though, I'm working with Google Docs, the I would say the KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, um, they don't allow you to upload a Google Docs doc, but they do allow a Microsoft Word doc. So I download as a Microsoft Word doc, and that works fine for uploading to Kindle. And that's basically how you do it. Now, if you already have your title and your other things, and you have your chapters written and all of that, this should take you no more than 2 minutes to format your book once you know what you're doing. Okay. For this, it took me a little longer because I'm basically showing you what to do, but once you do this once and you do it again and again, really, it should take you no more than 2 minutes, even less than a minute. Like if a writer already wrote the thing and you already have everything, then all you really need to do is put in your page breaks, and you should be fine. And you just upload that thing to Kindle, and it should be good to go. And yeah, so that's basically it for this lesson. If you like this lesson, and if you think you'd like to learn a bit more about the tips and tricks of publishing to Kindle, as well as publishing paperbacks or audiobooks or other things, I do have a course. It's an awesome course. I would say it's the best publishing course on the planet. You can check below in the description, and I should have a link there to my course. So yeah, check out my course. It is an awesome course. And there is a price for the course, and the reason there's a price is because this information that is in the course, they're really very high level strategies where you could make a lot of money. It basically, my course basically teaches you how to make money publishing books, because I do it full time. It is, I guess, my full-time job, I would say, because that's how I make my living. But anyway, yeah, if you think you'd be interested in learning some really killer strategies, please do check out my course. The link is in the description. Other than that, subscribe to my channel. I do, make informative videos for the public, because I'd like to try to educate the public about, self-publishing, since it is my passion. And I hope you learned something. And, hit the like button if you like this video. Please subscribe, check out my course, and yep, that's basically all. So see you in the next one.